GamingBolt presents 15 things you need to know before you buy Gran Turismo Sport. With all of the racing sims over the years, from Project Cars 1 and 2 to numerous Forza titles, there's something special about a new Gran Turismo game. Perhaps it's because new titles come around every couple of years, but Gran Turismo Sport, releasing on October 17th for PS4 in North America, is still a welcome addition to a packed 2017 lineup. Let's take a look at 15 things you should know before buying Gran Turismo Sport. Over 150 cars. Gran Turismo Sport will feature over 150 cars according to Polyphony Digital, though reports have stated that the number is closer to 177. That may seem sparse compared to other games like Forza Motorsport 7 and its over 700 car selection, but you can at least be assured of brands like Audi, Aston Martin, Alpine, BMW, Dodge, Honda, Mazda, and many more. Plus, Porsche will make its debut for the first time in the series. 17 different locations. There are 17 different locations this time around, with 28 different track layouts in total, though other sources state 19 locations and 37 layouts. The first set of numbers is according to the official website for Gran Turismo, which oddly doesn't have track locations listed. Regardless, we know that Suzuka Circuit and Nürburgring are confirmed as locations. Time of day. Unlike its main competitor, Forza, Gran Turismo Sport won't feature a dynamic weather system. For that matter, it won't even have a day-night cycle. However, players can modify the time of day before beginning a race to add that extra oomph to the visual splendor, especially when playing in 4K on the PS4 Pro. FIA Gran Turismo Online Championship. Perhaps one of the coolest new additions to the Gran Turismo franchise is FIA-affiliated online championships in GT Sport. The main championship will be the Nations Cup, where players from various countries will face each other. The winner will receive an actual trophy at the end of the season. Then there's the Manufacturers Cup, where players can represent their favorite car brand against each other. Live and online events. Not everything about the Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup will be online though. Much like GT Academy's regional finals, players will have to compete in a mix of online and live events. You can also expect a monthly schedule of races based on age and region. What if you can't make the trip down for the live final? Well, that's another issue entirely. Campaign mode. It would seem like Gran Turismo Sport is all about online competition, but there is a single-player campaign mode. Sort of. It's actually a combination of 4 modes: Driving School, which is concerned with teaching various racing fundamentals; Mission Challenge, which presents you with different objectives to overcome, like conquering a time trial; Circuit Experience, which will test your expertise on specific tracks; and Racing Etiquette, where you practice signals and other protocols to drive safely. This will contribute to earning an FIA Gran Turismo digital license and allow you to participate in actual on-track races, but it's only part of the journey. Matchmaking criteria. Online matchmaking in Gran Turismo Sport is based on 3 parameters: driver level, sportsmanship rating, and driver rating. The driver level is the usual level that increases as you earn XP from races. Sportsmanship rating focuses on those who race safely and avoid colliding into their foes, while driver rating seems to be their skill tier that you're assigned based on performance. E is the beginner tier for driver rating, and you can increase it by earning sportsmanship points. It can also decrease if your sportsmanship rating goes down. Customization and livery editor. As expected, there will be a lot of car customization options available. Changing your tires, suspensions, aerodynamics, transmission, engine, and whatnot is all possible in Gran Turismo Sport. There are other options that are apparently unlocked when using mileage exchange, essentially trading all of the miles raced for more customization. Using the livery editor, one can also change the color of the car's exterior to their liking. SCAPES. Every racing sim needs a photo mode, and fortunately, Polyphony has implemented an extraordinary one here, called SCAPES. It allows players to use true HDR and physics-based rendering for taking pictures of cars. A really neat feature is being able to place cars in tons of actual locations around the world. This is thanks to the game capturing light information from a particular scene and applying it to the car in question for that added realism. Assist presets. The Gran Turismo series has always been a little daunting for new players thanks to its heavy sim aspects. Gran Turismo Sport will alleviate this with various assist presets. If you go with beginner, then there will be an auto drive for braking and steering. Driving markers, brake indicators, counter steering assist, and so on will also be enabled to ease you in. Of course, veterans can hop right in with the expert preset that turns every assist off and grants you full control. Online races will have various assist presets, so you can best find races fitting your driving level. Rally racing. If you're not interested in racing seriously all of the time, then Gran Turismo Sport has a nice little diversion in rally racing. Take an off-road vehicle, head to a track like Fisherman's Ranch, and get to drifting around in the dirt. While not a full-fledged rally racing title, it's still a very welcome addition. Internet connection required. In order to access a majority of the game's functionality, as per Sony Computer Entertainment America, an internet connection will be required with PlayStation Plus needed for multiplayer. This will help keep your progress and driver rating up to date. Some content, like certain segments of arcade mode, limited 2-player split screen, solo racing on certain tracks, and time trials won't require a connection though. Social features. Gran Turismo Sport's online focus isn't just limited to having you compete. It also wants you to share with your friends. To that end, there's a gallery to showcase your content, a timeline of activities for your friends' circle, and several different things that can be shared like replays, decals, livery sets, and whatnot. You can access these functions on the official website or use the companion app on your smartphone for the same. VR Tour mode. At one point, Sony teased us with the option of playing Gran Turismo Sport on PlayStation VR. The reality is a little less epic though. There's a VR Tour mode for driving in one-on-one races, and you can move your head around 360 degrees to admire both the environment and the car interior. How many tracks will be available and the extent of the VR Tour mode is unknown at this point, but I wouldn't expect a whole lot. PS4 Pro support. Playing on the PS4 Pro offers plenty of options, including support for 1800p resolution with checkerboard upscaling and HDR support. Interestingly, if you play on a normal 1080p screen, you can take advantage of a near-locked 60 FPS frame rate. Anti-aliasing is also improved with 8x multi-sampling anti-aliasing, MSAA. Having these two options is pretty neat, but replays are locked at 30 FPS for those who don't play on the PS4 Pro at 1080p settings. And that'll be about it for this one. If you guys like what we're doing at GamingBolt, please consider subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.